Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Hello to Kelly, Fluid Eyes, Gallifreyan, Ren, Net, Dot, Need More Tea, Het Rodney, JJ, and Angel Marine Arenas? Or is that Angel Marine Arenas? No ideas. April 042404. Hello, Guy Power A10, where the engine replaces the gun in the front, but the gun replaces the engines in the back. You look surprised to see us, Smith. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It's still out. It's still light outside, which is a bit weird. If I'm going to control the lighting in here, I need to get some proper. I think we've done that on stream before. I've been right towards the. Just as we were getting into sort of the winter time, sort of just at my first stream on Mood, I was thinking about, having to get some sort of blackout blind. Guess what day it is? I don't know why they do their little eggs like this. They're sort of just they're not in like a foil wrapper as such. They're in just two things that are like joined together at the like a little frill around the thing, so give me access to your chocolatey innards. Kelly, hello! It's I Hate Lactose Intolerance Day. When I was doing my second set of A-levels, some of you may remember, I got everyone I sat with in both my lessons. I got them an egg, and one girl was vegan, so I had to get her one of these free from eggs. Also, my mum got us some Easter eggs this year, and she got us some free from eggs, and I don't think she realised they were free from eggs, and I'm just like, I'm eyeing them suspiciously going, Trans Day visit, isn't that today? I think I basically did that with the Acranoplan. Allergies while in Wisconsin Day. Oh, Cadbury, you glorious chocolatey bastard. Yeah, that was my brain. I was like, oh god, this is going to be. So happy Easter to all of you. I get hay fever. I'm not sure if it's. I'm pretty sure it's grass pollen that's why. Feed and balm and more balm. What do we got? Reverse cyclone, summon of Wilco, either spider or hudging magic grid. Airborne carrier. My things with it, my experience with airborne carrier. Yeah. Style helicopter deploy a land vehicle. I've got something like that. I think I did that in my most recent Attack the KSC video, which was an age ago. First port. I'm not, I don't think I'm going to go into the craft files and do anything particular. Not anymore, it isn't. Hello, Ben. There's a lot of sort of VTOL ideas there, so I'm just thinking maybe we do some sort of extension of my there's a pigeon outside. Yay, Stream Pigeon is back. Oh god, I'm going to eat all of the giant buttons in this egg. So it's the peregrine, wasn't it? I think as a test bed, what I might do, because these do weird deploying things, because that one goes flat. That one goes higher angle of attack. That one goes flat. That one goes higher angle of attack. So, I think I'm going to do a VTOL. I just need to check something with this. Let me just check something. So, translate left, right, translate up, down, translate forward, backwards. So pitch. Deploy angle. Hang on. I have a crazy. Is this bit? This has already been removed from symmetry, hasn't it? Non-symmetry. Yeah, these are not on symmetry mode, which would allow me to go in here. Get rid of these. Again, just something I want to test for the moment. Because that generally looks better. we need to copy that part, bring it over here. Anti-clockwise. Then we need to rotate you. How many little ticks did? 4, 2, 3, 4. That seems like quite a lot. I don't think it is actually. I think that's just trick of the thing. Right. How the bloody hell do you fly this thing again? Let's toggle the motor power. That toggles the deploy. What is the deploy doing here? Flattening them. Okay, that's extending them. I think we could probably do deploy angle. 9. Let's go deploy angle 0 actually. Deploy angle 0. Actually, I need to. Okay. And just check if these do the same thing. Yep. And these bad boys. So, what am I doing with all of this? Deploy angle. Deploy angle. I'm just going to do this on the front ones to start with, and then we're going to go out and do. I'm just going to check. That's the deploy. L13. That does our flaps. Cargo bay doors. Toggle piston. To play the sequence. 8, toggle fuel cell. 9. Okay, 9 is going to be important. And we got a 5, 6, 7. Okay. Beyond visual range fighter. I'm not sure how well that would work. Oh God! Forgot to do the streaming now. In the sorry, mild moment of panic. We've got to do the streaming now in the chat. Right. Fuel cells on. So this does do the torque limit rather than. Okay. So what's this doing? Oh, that's actually angling them. That's not doing what I thought it would do. Never mind. Never mind, screw that then. What's happening with these? Oh, yeah. Oh, and these are practically flat, so they're not actually getting much resistance. Okay. That's not going to work. That's a pain. I was hoping that might give me the means to balance a VTOL out so that the VTOL could adjust the pitch on these propellers as it needed in order to actually control pitch in case of any off-center load. It does not look like that's going to be possible, which is a real bugger because I thought I had something there. Also, let's start at the bottom this time. So much the arrangements. Let's go just see what we can do with this. Is there no Kerbal for Soup? Soup Kerman should have been in there, was she not? Ben, text from the tied out there, smash it. Thank you very much. Well, that annihilates a pen, which you got for the €5. Thank you very much, Ben. Very, very kind. Anyway, which one was it that does the? And it was these that toggles. Yep. How much did I need to apply on this to actually get it to okay? It's not liking that, actually. It's really not liking that. Huh. How did that survive that? What was it? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh. Let's see if I can do this as a horizontal launch. Adam Henderson, hello! I might get the right idea and become too powerful. Because people were talking about maybe some sort of platform for artillery or an anti-aircraft thing, and I sort of did like that idea. I think think what I'm going to have to do is maybe tilt these forward and then, yeah, we'll get enough control authority on it to but then we've kind of got a two-stage thing, because now what we can do is get this up all the way to its maximum thing. Oh, this really does not like the rotors being like that. Some of them are going in the same direction. So no, those two are going that. Okay, it's all working out. Okay, so then if I press 2, why did those stop? Press that. Suddenly we've got current RPM. It says it's going, but I can't see it going. It has got us a bit more speed. Not a lot more speed. Is this just the frame rate? Yeah, I think that's just the frame rate doing weird things. Okay. So my little thing of adjusting the adjusting the deploy angle didn't really. Oh, and that suddenly it's a very harsh, yeah, return to reality. But if I adjust that, suddenly we can get a little bit more speed. Not really very much. Okay, that may have been a dumb idea. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. It doesn't like the hard turns. Really did not like that first hard turn. Oh yeah, I'm starting to remember why this thing needed some fine-tuning. So once again, let's just try that, see if the deploying the extra deploy angle does anything. Yeah, suddenly we're up to top. Whereas there it's struggling to keep up with it. Just that little bit of shaking which keeps it. Oh, that's why I don't like these. Don't think these propellers are quite perfectly set up, because they just, you still get that little bit of shaking. So even if you've turned stability assist on, it just sort of shakes it out of whack, and the stability assist doesn't really. Oh, apparently this thing can flip out now as well. Oh, one of the. Oh, it went. Oh, God. The electric charge. Like, hello. It's toaster. Buffer official, hello. Curse you, Lockheed Martin. Oh dear. So this thing has a tendency to. This thing was having a tendency to flip having a tendency to flip backwards, so I think I just need to nudge this back a bit. Just a quick test. I just want to see if I can just tweak this a little bit. Spend the first hour seeing if I can tweak this a little bit, because if this concept, if I can just fine-tune this concept a little bit, we may have a decent VTOL platform that can do some of the things that people want it to do. Okay, that's an improvement. It's an improvement. Not much of one. 1, 2, 3, 4, hello! Because I did like the fact that we'd managed to build the deployable gun system. I like, and using the CAL controller to do that, which I've never done before, and it does sort of work out on the fly how you do that. That was a bit of fun. So maybe extending that. But I think I'm going to need something a bit more bulky. Than a Mark II. A Mark II cargo bay. We've gone too far the other way, but not too. But if I turn off the thing. Hang on, wait, what? And now it starts going back. What? I don't know what this thing is doing anymore. Maybe I should just turn off the rotors. Oh no, not then. More power, more power. Now if I maybe just turn off the rotors and glide. Because what I was thinking, I can balance that more in my own time. What I did enjoy was just that. Making that was a lot of fun. And then if you want to store it back up, you didn't mirror signal before takeoff. Let's set up. Oh. 0. Well, that's close enough, I think. Not you. So why was that being so weird on takeoff? Okay, now it's back heavy again. I think this is probably best used as a stoval craft rather than an actual VTOL. Because I mean that's pretty nice. Just oh, why did you suddenly stop with the with all the power there? And let's kick it into. The other thing I just wanted to check really is when we're flying at top speed, how does this affect things? Ridiculous though it looks, I'm having such a time controlling this. I was hoping like doing the two things on both wings, all the gyroscopic forces, all the weird stuff would cancel out, particularly with the number of these control wheels I've got in here, but apparently reaction wheels aren't enough. Can we... Yeah, this is not a pinpoint accuracy gun like this. Fuel tanks? Okay, we can get those. What are you doing? Oh, is one of my things shut off? I think I run out of electricity. Yeah. Buttery smooth. I do not have large boat pack installed. Right. So stable VTOLs with this kind of system are problematic. I don't think there's a way. So some sort of VTOL that also acts as... I mean, I could do something similar. But like use it as a stall. That sounds very nice. Hello DQ&Q, by the way. Yeah, if you get the jet nozzles below a certain point, sort of well below the centre of mass, then when they vector, it can actually help the stability. Regardless, I think... no, not you, Command and Control. Just for future reference, I'm just going to stick yet another reaction wheel in here. Probably going to need yet another one of you, aren't we? Which is going to mess with the centre of mass quite considerably. And then we need to bring you down. Oh, that's already done. I think it's because I alt-clicked. I think I copied it, so it's fine with that. Okay. As I said, that is going to bugger with the centre of mass even more. So this is going to need to go even further back. And I have no idea exactly where it's going to have to be. Probably about there. Anyway. So if we want to do flying artillery, what was the one I did? The one where I did my own take on the B-22 Osprey. Which one was it? Was it the first Smith Builds one I did? No, that was the Ionisberg. Where the bloody hell was it? Someone help me out here. Which one was the one where I did my own V-22? Without me having to just go through every damn one. So that was it. That was a new fighter. This was it. What did I call that craft? The Vulture. That was it. It's one of the first I helped with. So, we take some of the ideas from this craft. If you're with me so far. And if, oh god, I so need to go through the folder and give that out. 12 likes, thank you very much, by the way, everybody. Oh, also, Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, like the ones I've been using here, as well as your name at the end of the video, regular videos, access to the Patreon and your Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon. Those last two, bit of a work in progress. And all your kind donations help me keep this channel going and hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. The Vulture. Thank you, another €2. Thank you very much, Ben. Very, very, very kind. Oh god, where are you? The Vortex, it's my drone, the Vulture. So a mix between the Peregrine and the Vulture. Mark III cargo ramp, which I've downscaled. You can see the things poking out because I couldn't get them to fit in properly. Yeah, this one's sort of rammed all the way up against the door as it is. Maybe with a bit of the turning tech we've been doing recently, maybe that would help. But this was an interesting one. But here, the thing is that the jet engines are below the centre of mass. So, for some reason it doesn't work when you use the rear one, but when you put the front one on, that does actually keep it stable. And of course we do have the pair of the Mark III reaction wheels again. How would I do something like anti-air? Because anti-air, if I wanted to do something like this, something that lands and then deploys anti-air, where's the thing I'm looking for? Oh, the aircraft plasma beam. Where is it? Where is... the side anti-aircraft gun. How big is this? I mean, that would be theoretically deployable from inside a smaller cargo bay. But if we wanted to go more for the artillery, anti-tank gun, wow. Or more specifically, we wanted to actually go for something like a turret. I'm not sure you'd even fit that in the Mark III, but something like that you should be able to. Oh, the howitzers. The howitzers have got a funny name, haven't they? M102 howitzer. We are just going to start with a blank slate. Not that payload. Right. Let's start with the large Mark III cargo bay. Just need... no, I think we need something a bit more, a bit sturdier than that. Where's one of you? That will do. Something there. Robotics. Medium-sized actuator. The small actuator, there's the medium-sized actuator. We don't have the large actuator. I don't know which one's supposed to be the top, but we'll just settle with that. So now what we need is another one of our little structural modular girder segments. I need a name for this thing. Feel free to chime in with ideas. We need like hinges. Oh, for God's sake, not you. Nah, it's not gonna work. Ooh. We don't need it to work like that, really. Okay. Back to structural. The blue raptor. Any particular reason? And robotics wise, we are going to want that thing's gonna want to come up a bit. I'm gonna want all of these. Target. Oh, these might be on the wrong way around. Never mind. We can do to make sure the angle it goes from 0 to 90, and in fact this one, target angle, yep. So I think okay, we're flying along. This is stowed in our cargo bay. We reach our deployment position. Up goes that. Out goes that. Deployable artillery! Kingfisher. I think we might have to go for the Kingfisher. And then this gets taken up and this gets stowed like that. I'm just going to take this off of here and then take symmetry off so that doesn't happen again. Not robotics, we need like another, let's just put another modular girder segment in there. So again, that goes up, these go down. Furthermore, let's get another one of these bad boys. Again, structural one of you. And of course the other way to do something that emerges structural, and there's no way in hell this is going to actually have the stability for it, but this thing won't actually, this thing won't snap properly, will it? The only way you can get this to, maybe if we stick, does this thing actually have? No, it doesn't like it. You've just got to do it by eye apparently. And then of course what would happen is, but obviously this would happen all in one go. No, that's not gonna, oh shoot, I was hoping that would actually do it. So kind of, oh no, these aren't going to go past 90 degrees, are they? Well, that kind of scuppered me. It'd still possibly work. I mean, it's got plenty of room. And it is going to be firing mostly upwards. so that doesn't matter that much. Karma, hello! But that's just to sort of test the robotics. I think we might try, to start with, I think we might... maybe we can just give it a big enough... just give it a big... well, will it have a big enough cargo bay to do both? Even if just for a test. Target angle, yeah, we want 0 on this one, don't we? And which way do we want to go? That way. 0 is in minimum this side. Well, bugger me, it fits. Could be some clipping issues. I mean, this could get a bit more. It's a concept test for the moment. It is largely a concept test. The fuel tanks are going to be mostly situated on the engines, probably. So what we need to do to start with is probably give this Mark 3 to Mark 2 adapter cargo ramp, service bay, cargo loading hatch, probably just a standard cargo ramp. Give it a degree of flexibility in its design. What else do we want this thing to do? I suppose this could be like a bigger version of the thing we were doing earlier, and just we could have this used size 1.5 Mark 3 utility, Mark 1.5 size 2. Oh right, yes, we need to go up here. Humpback. To use a large crew compartment. Do we want a whole Mark? That's possibly a bit excessive. How many can you fit in there? 16! We do not need space for 16 Kerbals. What we can probably do is get a short cargo bay. Then pods. That's not the right one. That's not one of the Mark III ones. What Mark III ones do we have? I don't think we've got that many Mark III ones. The Marble 8. I think I used that one on my previous thing. Cargo cockpit. Can you fit anything onto the back of there? How many Kerbals fit in the cargo cockpit? Crew capacity 6. I kind of want to see that. I mean, can you fit anything on the back of there? Could you like fit a little crew compartment? I don't think you could. You sort of could, but it's just sort of hovering there. That's not what we want. I want something that looks half decent. Unfortunately, I think when it comes to the Mark III cockpits, ain't a lot of choice. Unless we go for inline command bridge. Crew capacity 3. That's as big as the bit that can seat 16. What's going on? I think we're going to go for the Marble 8. Crew capacity 4. That will do. And then for weight saving measures, we can just get a little Mark II crew cabin on there like that. Yeah, and we can stick stuff in and around the little thing, so that will be useful. Okay. What that's not going to make very easy is doing the wings. In fact, that's going to be a real pain in the backside. Ooh, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Unless we just have them coming out the side there. That could work. Oh. Yeah, that could work. Well, that's true. If we get enough clearance. If we get enough clearance up the top, limiting to deployment, because I think you only need like 60%, it seems, and then you've got clearance coming out all the way. We'll worry about that more and as an aesthetic detail. How heavy is this thing already? 29 tons. That's not bad. And where's the centre of mass? Centre of mass is there. Okay. So we are going to need. I think we go straight for the. That's the B. That's the A. That's. Definitely those wings there. If we're going to have two of them, do we want to kind of make them a little bit stubby? I mean, that's the thing with it's the thing with this kind of craft. We'll have like two of them. And I need to put on symmetry, don't I? Or we can give it a bit of a different look. Do something like that. These would have to come forward quite a lot. And then we'd need to replicate the previous thing I'd done. With my jet VTOL. One of these. And one of these. Then fuel tanks, fuel tanks, fuel tanks, fuel. These do have inbuilt fuel tanks. Oh, these do as well. Okay. Intakes on the top. Probably just get around with a plain old circular intake. Oh, sod off. Why don't you want to do that? Oh, it's doing it. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing? Right, turn this off. And I know there's going to be 4 of these, but we could probably do with a little extra fuel. How much further down are we going to want to go? Oh, it's going to do... it's going to do strange things again, so I'm going to have to do this. Which is a pain in the ass. Okay, engines. I think we'll just go for something like the Panther. Actually, this does have a better ISP, so if we're careful, how far below the center of, yeah, that's a reasonable amount below the center of mass. Do move you in a bit, move you in a bit, move you in a bit more, move you out a bit Okay. Starting to look good. It's done the same over there. This is such a dumb idea. Tra la 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 la. So what we can do is get rid of you now. These are going to have to move forward. These are going to have to move further forward. That does actually disrupt the hatch there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe not the light rescue craft. Maybe not one for the light rescue craft role. Quick Hurts Dude, hello! Cheat code to get 1 kilometre per second. Jennifer Gwenter, hello! Or Gwenter. Christ alive. Yeah, we're sort of outdoing ourselves a little bit here. It's #. Super Chat is enabled. If you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way, there are links to the PayPal on the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, like I'll be using here in a little bit, as well as your name at the end of videos, access to the Patreon only Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon, that kind of thing. Problem with the larger ones is you've got no steering. So you sort of need at least a medium landing gear front to be able to steer the damn thing. I think what I did last time to overcome this was use 2 of them. Just to give me enough strength at the front. And then towards the back we went for the larger. That's not going to give us enough ground clearance, is it? Oh dear. Yeah. That is definitely not going to give us enough ground clearance. Unless we went for some of the extra large landing gear. Deployed from the wings. That might not be a bad shout. Although that is going to be taking most of the weight of the craft. So we're going to start scaling these up anyway. Let's go 120 there. Let's go 120 with these. Scale these up a bit further, and then those are going to be the main load bearing ones, so we're going to have to move those closer to the centre of mass. Something out on the wings would probably be better though, wouldn't it? Just spreads the load a bit wider. I need to bring you in a bit, because that's going to need to be exactly halfway between the two sets of wings, really. Is that going to be close enough? Probably not. Dare I venture out? Let's get watermelon, steak and soup Carmen, because we can. Did I stop halfway through my most recent super chat is enabled thing? Kind Meister, hello. Or Kind Mister, I don't know. I don't know which mod this is from. Possibly Mark III expansion or extension, one of the two. No weapon manager found. That doesn't matter from them for the moment. Oh my god. Look at that. Right. Okay. Why don't we just get that out of the way for the moment? We might have to get the target angle up a bit. Oh my god, it can't cope with the weight. It genuinely cannot cope with the weight. Might not have been my brightest idea. Okay. FPVSD, hello! Okay, front landing gear can be scaled down a bit. Please tell me this is enough to lift this craft. Notching it gradually upwards. Eight of these things seriously not going to be able to lift this thing. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, they're both pulling it in different directions. I don't know how it is. Okay, it's wanting to nose up a little bit. Take this, set the target angle backwards a bit, and take this and do a similar thing. Why is that? Why is one of them going the wrong way? 0. Still alive, not so much of the kicking. Yes, the list is in alphabetical order. Right, so these are doing and that's so this placed these. I don't know what's going on. Let's just place them on like 11 degrees or 10 degrees. Oh, we can actually get them on 10 degrees, can we? Okay. It's not exactly the quick takeoff I would hope for. So these seem to be directing it the right way. Those seem to be... whatever reason, the front ones aren't playing. Oh, I got a phone call. Excuse me 1 second. Hello! Toddler emergency involving poo. What does this thing need now? So, okay, those are working. Well, we need to do something about these. That is a track. Oh God, what's that called? Media. That is called Sharp Light by a gentleman named Diego Martinez. I also have another tune of his I can play. So this is another one of his I have a license for. Let me just turn that down. It's code for refusing. I'm going to change this. Listen. Oh God, I wish. Yes, that's another one I have a license for. What else do I have? Can anybody hear me? I'm going to have to refresh that. Anyway, back to the needlessly epic music. Oh, I just did that and attached it. Is the space plane? I don't think the space plane fin really does the trick. I'll just do. I don't think so. That's not going to do it. This. That's too much. Although being a big S part, it probably stands to be scaled down a bit. I think just the 2 meter might have been perfect. What did I accidentally unadjust the? I didn't unadjust the volume. What else do I have? This one. I think that might be a bit too large. I think I might go with something a bit more. Let's stop with the needlessly thingy music. What I might do is just get a couple of twin tail fins. Oh no, they do have the big S. That other big S bit, don't they? He says trying desperately to find it and not seeing it. Where's the huge tail fin, though not as big as the one? Where are you? Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened to my internet there. It just sort of suddenly keeled over without any explanation whatsoever. The fat, that's it, the fat 45. I might use that for like a tail plane. These are going to have to be tweak scaled up a bit, aren't they? Is 158%. So 150, 150% going to be too. 150% is probably going to be just fine. So you, I want you on pitch and nothing else. You, of course, I want endurance, nothing else, and you we're just going to have on roll. Yeah. So hang on, what do we do with this one? So lower is forward. So we want lower to be forward. So we invert this one. Or, alternatively, we just take this thing off. It doesn't want to do it with non... It doesn't want to do it with non... Why do you not want to do this with non-radial symmetry? Why do you not want to do this with non-radial symmetry? What is the in point? Right, so forward back is the one I want to do for this, so target angle, and again target angle with this one. But this isn't giving us enough power. $77 So I mean, how much have we got? This gives us 600 per engine, which, I mean, if we're talking... If this thing needs to do a long distance flight, that's not a hell of a lot. Yeah, thank you. I worked out the FAT 455, not just a second ago when you mentioned it. We may have to start tweak scaling things up a bit more. So that 1.5 meters, is that going to be... Is that going to be too ridiculous? So down here, so that's 1.25. Maybe if we go for 1.35 on all these parts and see what that does to the thrust of the engines mainly. Not all these parts would. Yeah, yeah. This was bugging out when I did it, wasn't it? So I had to attach all these parts individually. Now, of course, I could have solved the thing with like using afterburners, but it seems a bit weird to use afterburners to solve a problem. You know, this. It should be taking off without the need for afterburners, is what I was trying to get at. Any of this stuff, this is all on 1 point. This is all on 1.35 now. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. And I think we said these needed to be scaled up a tiny bit, didn't we? Right. That's an option. That is an option. Transfer some of it to the wings. Yeah, let's keep those pilots in place because they didn't have much of a didn't have much of a go last time. Oh, I forgot to do the thing with the things. The Ujima flip, you know, the disable the gimbling on the was it the front? I think it's the front Saturns. Will not be getting fuel efficiency from this build. The first time those appeared, I was like, are those like additional landing legs? What the hell is happening? Okay. As we did. Oh, come on. Again. Oh yeah, those engines. Oh god. It's struggling to get it up the hill. Okay. Might not be struggling to get it up the hill if I turn the brakes off. No, it's struggling to get it to go up the hill if I turn the brakes off. And it doesn't appear to be doing anything at all. Is that just because it's actually pointing at something else? It might be because it was just pointing at something else. Doing. Yeah, I think we need all those 4 engines. So the 8 engines. Ish. There's a tendency to tip backwards, so yeah, we should be able to do something about that. Let's just I don't remember these being that wobbly on the Vulture. Maybe it's a leverage. I think I know what I've done. I think I know what I've done before. Yeah. See you later, FPV. Because I think last time what I did, if I remember rightly, I set this a bit more, actually set this sort of almost into the hinge. Okay, so hopefully less wobbling. You can't do a negative gimbal limit on that, can you? Let's lock the gimbaling on the front ones. These need to be scaled up a tiny bit further still. This has too much leverage up front. So we need to move that back. Maybe if we empty out the lower fuel tanks here. I don't think on the, I think on the, no, on the front ones those are all individually placed. On the rear ones they're fine. Cheese24, hello! The unholy abomination is this. Well, they wanted me to, the suggestion was I make some sort of VTOL artillery / anti-air platform. So at the moment we're mostly dealing with the platform side of things. I'm going to have to sort of carry this on in the next Smith build stream. I take no responsibility for this idea that I suggested. Doing it. It's not quite right, needs a little bit more. And we are heading into the control tower. That's a little better. .3, that'll do. This isn't enough wing area for it. It doesn't like doing that. Whatever reason. Oh no. No stability assist is holding it steady. Yeah, that's not enough wing area. Okay, maybe I might need to rethink the howitzers in this thing. Oh God. I suspect really because I'm not going to. Okay. Deep in concentration there, and then of course we'd open all of these. We try to get this to stand up. It would just fail to do so. We have electricity left for this. Yep. Maybe if you actually spread these out first. You're not liking that, are you? Come on. No, I'm gonna have to rethink that one. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to seriously rethink that one. This one. I think what I'm gonna have to do is target angle. I think this one would work fine if we could do this bit at a time with both of them. What is get this coming up to 60 and then get this all the way back, and then this thing can just bring it all the way up, and maybe not all the way up, it's not quite doing it for us. That might need to be a little bit higher. A bit further back. Okay, the weaponry itself is definitely still more a work in progress there. Let's try short take off this thing. Oh god, that's hideous. There we go. Okay, short takeoff, this thing's a beast. Up. Oh dear. That short landing though. This thing has to, let's say we just try and land it in that section there. I've not done that very well. Oh god, I really have not done that very well. Oh god. Just the little little cameo appearance from the howitzers before the whole thing just smashes into the ground. I have lowered the game volume. Soup, hello! I can lower the game volume even more if you want. I mean, I've notched it down 20 decibels, but... yeah, I think we need to... Okay. one more go at this, one more crack at this before we just put this on pause for the moment. Fires valiantly on, yeah. I think we could almost, we need some sort of flaps or air brakes or something. So let's try this at about 30 degrees. We did 20 last time. There we go. So it can do the quick takeoff thing. Let's bring it round. See if we can just do slow landing, probably slower than that. Probably slower than that. Okay, that was pretty good. And now we have to sort out the many issues this craft has. The lack of wing area is what's going to kill me. I mean, it's got all the. I mean, that's a fair amount of wing area, isn't it? How much does this weigh now? 75.5 tons. That's probably a little excessive. Oh dear. Let's just try for a regular takeoff. Obviously, in real life, you would not just have the one jet's nozzle pointing into the intake of another jet, but a quick hello top and bottom from the howitzers. Really 8 counts of, I don't think that is 8, because I just not, I think, sorry, 8 Saturns. I think I'm getting more thrust like that, I'm getting more forward velocity. I'm not sure if that's just, it does detect when one thing's blocking up the other one and reacts accordingly. So if I levels down. I don't know, I think we seem to be getting a fair old shift on. Fuel. I'm not sure about the increment plan. That actually didn't do too badly. Oh no, actually, as an aircraft, it was terrible. So one way that I think we could. Apparently these are both 1.67. And if I sort of do them like that, 1.64, doesn't appear to be any change in the thrust. Things are new meaning to thrust reversers, but there we go. Smooth. Oh god, the flickering there. Ah, it's a nightmare. It's an interesting one. It is an interesting one. Just this thing, just and no. Maybe you just had too much drink and he's a bit nervous. Anyway, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Thanks, oh dear. Right, yeah, I'm going to have to leave it there. I'm going to have to go do some other things around the household. Thank you for coming along, everybody. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much to Ben for the €7 in super chats. Very, very kind. Tuesday is another first place, and I think for only the second time. While I've been doing first place, we are going to have our third in the series, so we are going to be going for a little bit more Baldur's Gate 3. And then next Saturday, of course, it is a what does it look like for these guys? You're there, okay. Let's see if you've got a bit of a view at the back. What's your view there? You are sort of looking at side console. Fair enough. So yes, Baldur's Gate 3 and mailbag, and God, hopefully a video at some point next weekend. We'll have to see. What was I saying? Thanks for coming along. Thanks everybody for the likes. Thank you everybody for getting involved with the chats. Thank you once again to Ben for those kind super chats. Plenty of stuff coming up. Until then though, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.